and I will share this on Facebook from the abstract page to the other pages that we have. Like back out and go back in? Okay. Do you have the multi-stream chat thing going? That way you can see like any posts. I'm on the. Oh, that was me. I've got the Twitch and YouTube pages pulled up separately so I can respond to everybody. Let me just mute everything so we're not catching any of that in the background. Maybe give it like 5 more minutes to just get some extra people. I was kind of late to posting this. Okay. Yeah, we'll just go with it at 6:05. We'll just transfer over at 6:05. Let me get something to drink in the meantime.
Ready to get started?
Yep.
Awesome.
Rose with Objective Reality, and welcome to our weekly update. So for this week, we have some interview footage with one of our earliest investors and EGC enthusiast, Dr. Brandon Witters. So Brandon came down to our storefront this week to meet us, to demo the abstract, but he'd never tried VR before. So afterwards, he sat down with us and answered a few questions about his experience and what he thought. So let's go ahead and take a look at some of that footage.
Spot here. Hey, let's do an interview.
Yeah, let's do it. That you're an investor in EGC, that you're excited about EGC, but that you saw value in the VR space. So really, I just
Sure.
wanted to hear, or have our customers hear what you're excited to see in the space, and what you see the value of EGC in this metaverse kind of playing out in your mind.
Just, I was hoping to come I didn't know if I could get like some insider creator development was part of the reason why I wanted to come. But I've never done anything with VR before, so I wanted to get an experience with that. And that I was trying not to smile when I was using that. It was much more impressive than I thought it would be.
Awesome. Yeah.
Because all I've ever heard from people is that virtual reality sucks, and that doesn't suck.
Right.
That's good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's what I was wanting to show you when you came down, is how much different that experience is from the normal Quest 2 user experience that people get.
That makes sense.
So yeah, and you know, maybe you could elaborate a little bit about what the experience was like when you were in the headset.
Oh, I mean, it's great. I mean, the only thing I wish I could move. Like it made me want. I mean, it's great. I mean, it's such a realistic, especially as you turn full 360.
Yeah.
I mean, you can see everything behind you. I really had the urge to want to go somewhere. That's the only thing. Like those treadmills would be.
Yeah.
That would be like the next step to making it be like, okay, this is sweet. Like you could actually.
Right. Yeah.
To walk somehow. Well, I get the limitations of that because you're just walking in the wall.
Yeah. Most of the games do have teleporting or some sort of locomotion movement where you use the controllers to move around and experience.
I think the whole point in them getting all these utilities going is to just get the volume up. Like a lot of transactions, so it's pumping out the reflectors. I get that.
Yeah, and that's the point of bringing that creator space into VR and then using that central bank. And then on our end, being able to allow users to buy DoorDash and buy stuff off Amazon using their creator or using their Evergrow coin. You know, like I mentioned, we eat a little bit of that expense on our end, on the front end, but then we run the batches and get it back just like any credit processing company would.
So like I was just envisioning in my brain, like playing that, like if you could get like GoldenEye 64 in here and play with people and actually be able to run, that would be like the greatest thing ever.
Yeah.
So that was the entire video?
Awesome. Yeah, there's a little delay on my end, so
Yeah, same.
yeah. All right. No, that's awesome.
That was awesome.
The audio seemed a little quieter than when I recorded it, but you know.
Yeah, I did turn down the decibels so that way if it's in the red, you don't want it in the red.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So anyone with headphones on, it doesn't like blow out their eardrums.
Gotcha. Yeah.
Yeah. I learned that in school too.
So yeah, that was Brandon. He was one of our earliest investors when we went live with our WeFunder. So it was awesome to get him to come down here and kind of see how the abstract works. And what he was describing there was the current beta that we're running here in Ohio. And what he was alluding to was how much different the experience is in the abstract versus just using the Oculus Quest 2. And the reason for that is because we have these cloud gaming PCs that are running and processing all of this content and then streaming it to the headset. So you're getting this PC-driven, really great VR content without, the gaming PC. So yeah, that's what he was referring to. And here in store, we have these VR treadmills that he was talking about and how it'd be cool, to be able to use those in VR in the abstract. Now, our space will be designed to work with those VR treadmills, but might be a little out of reach for the average consumer. They're, about $4,000 for the VR treadmill. It's not necessary to have that piece of equipment that he was talking about there. So yeah, that was Brandon, and he was super awesome to have down in shop. Something else we wanted to talk about today that's really exciting that we found out, it's been a little over a week ago now, but NVIDIA has accepted us into their new Cloud XR platform. And so what that means for us is that we get to help them develop the next level of VR cloud streaming hand in hand with NVIDIA. We get access to some source code and some things that nobody else really gets to use. So what that means for you as the consumer, as the user, or as the investor is that again we are redefining this space. We are continuing to push the boundaries of what is possible with cloud streaming, and to see that a company like NVIDIA has taken I don't know what the word is I'm looking for. Whoa, my video went out. No, but to see that NVIDIA is seeing the value of what we're bringing and wants to give us the opportunity to help build this space out is really exciting. So that's something that we will continue to work on as this month continues. Essentially, what this Cloud XR is for us is a different way of packaging and sending that information from the NVIDIA host machine to the headset. So without getting too technical into it, that's essentially how that works. And then something else that we are happy to announce is that we have our internships have all been filled. So we have 2 interns starting in our programming team starting May 1st, and then we also have some marketing interns starting. So we'll get to see a lot of really cool media put out from our new marketing interns, and really excited to get those guys all on board and working with the team, and super excited. So that was essentially our weekly update. These aren't going to be super long every week. We're going to do a monthly AMA that's going to be really in depth. It's going to have special guests. Our next AMA is coming up at the end of this month, and we have a really cool guest. Warner Moore is going to be on here with us talking about the future of blockchain technology, where we see this space going in the future, and all of the different things that he's excited to see in a metaverse style experience. So look forward to that at the end of this month. But that's it for us for tonight. Thanks, guys. We'll see you next week.
Bye, guys.
Unless anybody has any questions, that
Yeah.
is. I don't see any questions on our live stream yet, so yeah. Okay. All right. Well, we'll see you guys.
Bye, guys.
Bye.